our trade increased to about $76.5 billion in 2014-15, and so had investment in both directions. ASEAN remains the largest investment partner both for inward and outward flows. Much of the potential for economic partnership remains untapped. I am confident that our trade and investment will expand as our economies grow. Excellencies, we can also draw confidence from the progress in our framework of cooperation. The entry into force of our trade in service and investment agreement in July 2015 is a major step forward. We also look forward to progress in negotiations for a balanced and ambitious regional comprehensive economic partnership agreement that covers goods and services as well as investments. Connectivity is a pathway to shared prosperity. The trilateral highway project is making good progress and should be completed by 2018. We also propose to commit a line of credit of $1 billion to promote projects that support physical and digital connectivity between India and ASEAN. And in the past, we placed special emphasis on our partnership with Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam. Our partnership with them in capacity building projects will expand. In addition, we intend to create a project development fund to develop manufacturing hubs in CLMV countries. Excellencies, science and technology and innovation constitute a vital pillar of our cooperation and support our economic partnership. We will enlarge the ASEAN-India Science and Technology Development Fund from the current $1 million to $5 million. We also intend to set up an ASEAN-India innovation platform to facilitate commercialization of low-cost technologies, technology transfer, and collaborative R&D projects. Our cooperative project in space to be located in Vietnam is now making concrete progress. I assure you of its early completion. India also offers ASEAN our indigenously developed GPS-aided geo-augmented navigation or Gagan services, which provides advanced navigation and location assistance and information facilities. I also propose that we cooperate in substantial development of ocean or blue economy. This will be an increasingly important driver of our future economy and a source of food security, medicines, and clean energy. India has entered into collaboration with a number of ocean states. Excellencies, our research and innovation efforts must cover a range of common challenges: massive urbanization and mega cities, skills for the future, food security, water and affordable health care. An issue of global concern is climate change. India has ambitious clean energy plans. 175 gigawatt of additional capacity of renewable energy by 2022 and 40% of energy through non-fossil fuel by 2030. Excellencies, we would also be happy to offer over 100 training slots in renewable energy in our institutions. I also proposed an international solar alliance of 122 solar-rich countries, which French President Hollande and I will launch in Paris on November 30th. We look forward to your participation in the launch and the alliance. Excellencies, I deeply value our collective efforts to revive the cultural pillar of our relations. An international conference on ASEAN-India cultural links was held in New Delhi in July. We are proposing to open an ASEAN Study Center in our northeastern Hill University in Shillong, which is our gateway to the east. I am delighted that the first recipient of the Indian Council for Cultural Relations Distinguished Alumni Award instituted this year is His Excellency Leung Yeong Min, Secretary General of ASEAN. India will soon extend electronic visa facility to all 10 ASEAN countries. Excellencies, our future prosperity rests on the foundation of security and stability in our region and the oceans, other space and cyber world. The first ASEAN-India Cyber Security Conference we hosted in January 2015 should be the springboard for greater cooperation in this area. India shares with ASEAN a commitment to freedom of navigation, overflight, and unimpeded commerce in accordance with accepted principles of international law, including the 1982 UN Convention on the Law of the Sea. Territorial disputes must be settled through peaceful means. India hopes that all parties to the disputes in the South China Sea will abide by the guidelines on the implementation of the Declaration on the Conduct of Parties in the South China Sea and redouble efforts to early adoption of the Code of Conduct on the basis of consensus. We should evolve specific plans of cooperation in maritime security, counter piracy, in humanitarian and disaster relief. Terrorism has emerged as a major global challenge that affects us all here. We have excellent bilateral cooperation with ASEAN members, and we should see how we can enhance our cooperation at the regional and international level, including through support for adoption and comprehensive convention on international terrorism. Excellencies, as our rapidly transforming region navigates its way through uncertain times, as a peaceful and prosperous future, we look forward to ASEAN leading the way in defining the regional architecture. Let me conclude by thanking Your Excellency for your presence and by reaffirming that India attaches the highest priority to this partnership. In recognition of that, we have opened a permanent mission to ASEAN in Jakarta. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on how we can further develop our collaborative agenda. Thank you very much.